Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 8 of my journey through cycle 1 of Last Epoch. Last time I started leveling a Sorcerer that is using a Lightning Nova that I'm really enjoying so far. I'm going to try and push as far through the campaign as I can today, as I've got a dentist appointment in about 5 hours from when I'm starting this. So what I have going on right now is I have this big Lightning Nova that is pretty cool. I really like that. And then I have a Flame Ward that is converted to Lightning. Gives me extra lightning damage during it, and gives me a bunch of ward. First time I've been messing with ward. That seems pretty strong. And I've got a teleport. I can hit enemies with melee for mana if needed. And then I have the static orb that blows up, and it's really good damage but costs a lot of mana. So I need to figure out ways to get better mana regen. That's one of the main goals on my mind right now. But when it comes to dealing with lots of enemies, crushing it. I can hit so many enemies at once. Damage is pretty solid, and keep working on it as I go. A Glyph of Despair. I already have 2 of those. Let's see, level up Flame Ward. I'm going to increase the lightning damage that I get when using it. And then a level for Static Orb, add more smaller orbs. This is going to increase single target damage with it. Something I could try here. I have this focus skill. It says hold ability key to channel. While channeling you have 100% mana regen, gain 10 ward per second. And it gives a boost of mana and ward. Maybe that'll be better for me than trying to hit enemies with a melee attack. And then maybe I can use my static orb more if I channel this up. Yeah, and it gives a big boost. Cool. Level 27. My levels currently, I'm speccing into mana regen. Flame Guard Sola. That hurt. It's okay, we'll switch to this. Oh, and then I can... Yeah, I get ward per second. That really helps against the degen that I was just taking there. When I'm channeling that up to get more mana back. Oh, I didn't channel it long enough. I have to channel it to get the boost of mana. There it is. Oh, and then I Flame Wall. 1600 crit. Oh, and I need to start finding necrotic res. It's a big priority. In the shop, nothing yet. There's a pair of gloves, I think, that can have necrotic resistance. Or maybe if I have something somewhere. Open suffix 16 forging potential on this belt. So let's forge here, add. I have 2 necrotic resistance. It used all of its forging potential for 8 necrotic res. It's got me at 29. It's not enough. Anything with suffixes. A ring here. Add necrotic res. -6. That was all the forging potential on that as well. And there's my relic, which requires level 2, so that could probably be upgraded. That's got me to 35. It's better. Level 28. Static orb level up. More small orbs. Cap out this mana regen. And I've unlocked Ice Barrage. Now with Ice Barrage, is there a way to convert this to lightning? I do not see it. Well, I guess there's a search. No. Nova level up. Overcharge chance is currently at 8%. It gives it way bigger AoE. I can also get more AoE or get damage AoE. This is a multiplicative damage with other mods, and I've already gotten the damage here, so this should be more damage on top. Go to the Corrupted Lake. Unique gloves. Hand of Judgment. That's for a sentinel. Level 29. Another level here. More lightning damage and extra lightning damage, and then a Prophet of Ruin. I need to charge more mana. Move. Charge more mana, and then charge more mana, hit this again, and static blast it again, and move. Charge more mana, move. So yeah, single target static orb it's getting there. Oh, I gotta fight this thing too. Forgot about this. That's fine. All the little orbs are really easy to hit this thing. I can just charge the mana up. Oh, it's spawned little enemies. Okay, I can blast again. Channel the mana back up. I think my next thing I get is this focus and see what I can level up in that, because it's working very well. Passive point, 2 idle slots. Huge. Branded Skull. Lose the ward per second, but gain spell crit chance. Comes with lightning damage cast speed, but I lose poison and void res? Ugh. You gain ward based on your current mana when you use a skill that costs at least 40 mana. Ward gain per 10 current mana. That seems pretty strong. The static orb doesn't cost 40 mana though, so that's not it. I would have to get up in here into Manacharged and ramp the damage on it based on the mana cost, and it raises the mana, which I might do at some point, but right now I'm just trying to get it to do more damage. Getting this chance for double cast would be really good too. Yeah, that seems possible. And then I just gain ward when using that. Am I fighting a boss? This thing does not want to die, but it doesn't have it won't give me a health bar for it. Oh, I've eventually got it. Unique gloves. Swaddling of the Erased. More melee damage to high health enemies, more spell damage to low health enemies. Attack and cast speed +4 all attributes. Weaver's Will, which says as you slay enemies with this item, it gradually gains new affixes. Put them on. That 4 all attributes gives me a lot of things. Weaver added an affix. Oh! Armor reduced bonus damage taken from crits. That's something to add. Wow. Next, it raised it. These gloves here with the necrotic res. Yes, there are. Outcast gloves. Well, I just got the cool new gloves. I wonder about my charms then. Necro. I have no necrotic resistance. Well, this is armor, lightning damage, physical resistance, healing effectiveness. Maybe these gloves will end up giving me necrotic resist. There is an open suffix on this. What if I put this in here? Shatter it. Necrotic resistance. Add necrotic resistance to this. Add up the cast speed. Put this on. Lose poison. I'm like big down in poison, but necrotic's up. And then add this to my unique tab, or what is currently a unique tab. Level 30. So level 30 lets me craft this again to reroll dodge rating and do void resistance. Hey, still fortune potential there too. Now, do I dare mess with this? I got a level. With that level, lightning damage leech, that's crazy good. I think I need to go up here though and grab more fire lightning res. Lightning res is at 41. That's not the worst. This thing's going to be dealing lightning damage. Alright. Come, wait. What? What is this game? Okay, now I can see you. Why'd the thing stay there? Blast it with this. And then I need more mana. And then do that again. Almost there. Hit this and bop, 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 bop. And then mana's gone. And exiled mage down. Outcast gloves with ward gain on kill and decay threshold. That's so good too. Come on. That's okay. Can I open this again? No. This game sometimes does some very weird things. Okay, Headhunter Lavian. Some kind of boss. Ow. Ow. Okay, he does poison damage. And that's probably the thing I'm the weakest in at the moment. So let's try and blast him. I'm out of mana. Try to charge it back up and keep the ward going. Okay, and then here we go. Just pick my time. Level on this. Damage per 20 max mana, 1% per point. So that's 11% more damage, and then plus 4% mana cost. So it costs 48 now, but does more damage? I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing I just did. I know it's gonna slap, though, when I need it to. We're still a couple levels out from the passive tree for the focus. Another mod added. Armor reduced damage from crits went up again. Cool gloves. Very cool gloves. Oh, I'm already getting to the dreadnought? Okay. Oh, my lightning res is doing all right. So maybe I'm past the poison nonsense. Level 31. Necrotic res dodge rating. Tiny one. I'll take it. Another level. Put it into fire lightning res right now. I don't want to die to Hearten or the stuff on his boat. Ooh, gold ring. Oh, only 5%. Forgot that's something I could be looking out for right now as well. Praetor Tyrannus. Okay. I mean, it's a good start, but then I've got to, like, recover. Okay, now. And then mana recovery. It needs to be better. Got him. Now to the pier. This is where lightning stuff starts showing up. Nope, still necrotic things. And there's lightning skellies and stuff. New mod. Nope, just raised it more. Lots of armor. Storm cage. Yikes. There's so many. It's summoning wraiths on hit. Charge. Alright, finish it. Gold ring with lightning damage. Poison res. I already have a gold ring. Open suffix on that. Oh, it's only 6% elemental. It's not even worth. Now, going into this boss fight, I think I want the ward per second back, even though I'm going to lose damage cast speed. This ward buffer that I get's so good. Level 32 as well. More lightning res. 47, 42. It's going to have to be enough. Admiral Hearten. Blast him. And then get the mana back. Hey, hit it. So it's just like I gotta do it in bursts because of my mana situation. Which is fine. Like I can just run around, charge it back up, take my time. I got a cooldown on the shield anyways. That lets me have all the extra damage. That's fine. If this is how I gotta do it, this is how I'll do it. Okay, next round. And dead. I like this, where this is going. It can only get better. Chapter 5. Okay, okay. Let me think for a second. I need poison res very badly now. I'm at 24. What about the relic? Here, poison resist. Near that. Add 16. I probably have a relic. It's worth checking. Ivory wand. Better spell damage. Ward retention. Minus cost. 2600. So, come on. Give me something. Magic. Elemental crit chance. Nope. Rare. Spell damage, spell crit chance, chance to ignite, chance to chill. That's not bad. Hit the other one. Magic, damage over time. So the damage probably goes down with this. No. The flat damage goes a long way, I guess. Oh, I bet the crit chance is factored in there. Yep, works for me. Lid, relics. Poison. It's all poison damage. Alright, well, I do have a slot, though, for something. I guess it's going to be extra void res and extra armor. No, I should get this lightning damage. Keep the physical res. Can I forge this up any? Raise the spell damage. Minus 12. It went up to 56. That's low. Finally, it warped me. Raise the spell crit. 10% crit chance with spells. Death mask. Big armor. Giant scorpion. Bop. Bop, bop. The Weaver of Swaddling. Oh, the Weaver improved. Swaddling of the Erased. More armor. Okay, that's max craftable on there now. Okay. Now, I do not want to raise the mana cost more. Orb hit damage per 1 mana cost plus 3% on this. No pierce explodes on hit. That? Sure. So yeah, that's going to be more damage. 3% damage per mana cost. That's, what, 135% extra damage? So it's going to bop even harder. What do we get this time? T6, drop only. It's like mineral, but that is like doubled my armor. And reduced extra damage taken from crits. Like, that's just a general buff. I guess Ignite doesn't care what damage you do. I got Ignite and Chill on this, so I'm igniting enemies. Oh, another rare. And what you do now? Raised it to T7. So there's a T7. I didn't even know that was a thing. And it still stayed at its tier. If I take this off, yeah, that's over half of my armor. Lunar Raiment. Cold and lightning res on it. A lot of armor, but the ward decay threshold is so strong. Now what did it do? Added a strength. Ow, poison. Hurts. Rune Prison. This one also did not really open. The damage slaps so hard. Okay, where are you at? Come here. Yup. Boom. 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 And I'm out of mana. And then do it again. Dead. Leather gloves. Armor mitigation applies the damage over time. Level 33. More skill levels as well. So this. More lightning damage. Level. Go back to here. Mana armor. Calculated destruction is really good. That's spell crit per intelligence. 3% spell crit per intelligence. No. Ward gain. Yeah. This lost knowledge when I use a skill. So this is going to gain me, let's calculate it first. Ward gained per 10 current mana is 1. So I have 228 mana. So that's 22 ward gain. If I cast a spell, yeah, seems about right. So then if I spam it, yeah, it's probably getting me a bunch. Ritual Stone, no. Let me guess, let's raise the strength. Yes, it's got what? One more? No, it's done. It is finished. Toxic Weathered Coins of Purity. A rogue relic with armor shred. Interesting. Now for the beetle. Almost half in the initial cast of that. Oh, damage reflection. That's fine. I need more mana though. And then next one. And low health does more damage. Oh, come on. I ran out of mana. I don't think I charged it enough. Beetle down. I think he called it a beetle. First grand idol I've seen for a mage. Less damage over time taken while channeling fire aura area. Level 34. This next level is going to be so big. So I can put another point into this. And then 2 ward gains per. So casting that's just going to gain me ward. Like that's big. Minotaur Elos. Okay, these guys are not as bad. Unless I run out of mana. Everything's bad if I run out of mana. Added static orb tendrils. 20% of mana spent gained as ward. What? That is wild. I'm losing a little bit of armor for that. Probably take this lightning damage out for now. Move that. That's nuts. Okay, more ward. Extra passive point and level 35. So 2 passives. 2 more ward gained on mana. And now I can start getting lightning penetration and lightning damage leech. That's going to be big. Wait, I have another point? Okay, lightning pin. Skill specialization. This is for focus. Increase mana regen per point. Ward and mana from burst up. Haste after channeling. Ward per second while channeling. Ward retention while channeling. Gain ward equal to a percentage of the mana you gained once you finish channeling. That's crazy. You teleport to the targeted location when you start channeling. Focus is now a traversal skill. Energy overflow. You unleash waves of lightning with base damage equal to percentage of your maximum mana to nearby enemies each second while channeling. That seems fine. Focus heightens your armor while channeling and grants additional armor based on your intelligence. Chilling aura, reduce elemental damage taken. Focus can increase your current mana to a percentage above your max mana. The excess decays. Health regen, ignite chance, health regen, healing effectiveness. Increased mana regen per missing mana. Casting focus while at negative mana instantly grants mana equal to a percentage of your maximum mana, but has a longer cooldown. Shock nearby enemies. When you finish channeling, you unleash a wave of lightning with base damage equal to a percentage of the mana you gained. So mana regen per missing mana. I don't know about null perfusion. 5 seconds to cooldown on that's pretty yikes. But mana regen. Level up on the Nova. I want to go up to 16% chance for overcharge. Alright, so now empty my mana. Charge. It goes up real quick. I mean, it's still not amazing, but it's way better than it was. Well, it's gonna gain levels pretty fast too for a few. So now give it more mana and ward from the burst. You gain haste for 1 second per 20 mana gained while channeling. That's really good. That's 30% movement speed. Is this another boss? Yep, Stygian Warden. Bop, 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 bop. Move, channel, clear the ads. Ow. Ow! Let me go! There's my thing. Come on. That wasn't enough. Keep firing. Unique Scepter. Frozen Ire. Spell cold damage. Necrotic res per character level. Chance to cast Tundra Nova on hit with cold skills. Chance doubled against undead. Let me just see here. If I put this on, that damage up, it is, because it's so much flat damage. Alright? And it's giving me flat cold damage, so the cold damage is actually scaling it. We're in 2 uniques. A level here. Chance to double cast when it hits a rare enemy or boss. This is a rare enemy. Well, I think I one-shot it anyways. Do I want ward per second regen or burst? No, I need 2 points here. I want the haste. Level 36. All of a sudden, lightning pin's not as amazing, so I'm gonna go for mana armor. I need to raise my max mana as much as possible. Praetor Velatra. Oh, I can't. I stopped channeling too soon. Okay, clear, then bop. I need more. Charge it. There we go. It's on low life now. Better damage. Bone Furnace. I don't have the armor up. Here we go. And I'm out. Charge it. I don't even know if I got the armor off. Nope. That time. Chain Belt has Ward Decay Threshold. Hate to say it, but that's better than my mana. This gets a Discovery, Cold Fire Res, Void Damage, Freeze Rate. Fire Cold Res is going to be useful eventually. 45 Ward Decay Threshold's not great either. Alright, maybe I go gamble some of those belts. I did just get a helmet that has better ward per second. Physical Res is good too. That ward per second like raised my base ward by like 15. And then Ward Decay Threshold's going to send it way higher. Goes up to 158. Yeah, I'm going to the end of time. T4 level of Teleport. Well, that's crazy. I can craft mana. I can craft ints. Upgrade. Glyph of Hope. Oh, finally. I resorted to crafting an item because I was waiting for it to teleport me here. Alright, upgrade that. Critical Success. Showed it like above my head. Did it gain an extra tier? Alright, I like this helmet. Gamble. Don't need a weapon. I could use some boots. Only 1 belt in here? Really? Percent mana regen. A lunar helmet. Very expensive. Belts are cheap. There's one. Okay, I guess depending on the type of belt. This one was 2,600. Magic item. 6% endurance. Here's another. Also magic. 21 cold res. Still low roll. Mana regen on gloves. Refresh. 2 more belts. Common. And only 53. 53 is the highest on 4 of these. And it rolls to 74. So then, or Rune of Discovery on that. Poison damage. Ward gate on potion use. Cold res. Health regen. I would lose mana regen. Raise cold res, I guess. -5, -3. Raise the ward gate on potion use. -2, -3. Raise health regen. -2. That's not too bad. The ward decay threshold goes a long way. Really up on necrotic res now. Where did I get that? Oh, the scepter. Passive point. Ward gain per mana. Wow. The ward gain when I use the skill, it's like 50 something. And then I can just like charge it back up. And then I I get a haste. So I charge this and then I get haste. I'm almost one-shotting rares without the flame ward up. Well, I guess there's the 25% chance to double cast when I hit a rare too. Level 37. Ward gain on hit. Oh, but you have to like cycle between different skills. Mana shell. More mana, more armor. Additional ward per second while channeling focus. So yeah, that can will stabilize like 240, 235 maybe. If I just hold that down. The mana regen shrine cannot sustain my mana. Stargazer's collection. Unique idol. Cannot deal critical strikes. More hit damage if you only have one of these equipped. Well, I'm trying to do lots of hit damage. Astrology wand. Requires level 52. Comes with lightning damage. That's pretty good. Whoa. Offhand with mana regen. Mana spent gained is ward and big int. That's cool too. Those are Circle of Fortune gear pieces, I think. Unique ring with legendary potential. +1 poison spells. Chance to poison on spell hit. Poison damage. Idol shrine. Chance to gain lightning aegis when hit. That seems good. And I just got a poison res. I think I dropped void res for that at the moment. Small one with poison res. Ward gain per rune consumed with runic invocation. That's for the other mastery. It's a unique mod though to the mage armors. Spymaster Zarek. Alright, let's go. Did he block? Did I start attacking him too early? Yeah, that had to be it. Okay, let's try again. Got the thing, then blast. And recharge. And blast again. And I'm just sustaining on ward. And then charge it again. This time I get a big boost. And he's going down. Oh, never mind. Hold up. Now. Chapter 6. Need necrotic res. I have necrotic res. Level 38. I don't know that I need to go to Verdant Lake, so I'm going to do it though. Go get that plant unique thing. Level into mana armor. Flame ward. Grants ward over time while active. That's not bad. A fire aura that would turn into a lightning aura for Degen. I don't know I need the retaliation damage. So now that I have it giving me the big boost, have it extended duration, I want it to be defensive. More ward. Because it feels like all my damage is going to come from these big blasts. More ward per second while channeling that. And on this, more overcharge. Another pair of Hand of Judgment unique gloves. Projectile speed damage. 2 additional tendrils with the static orb. So that means it's going to be better at clearing stuff. And then here is the serpent thing. Or Kyrian the Rampant. Alright. Blast this thing. Then move. Recharge. All the way up. Hit it again. Move. Recharge. And then with the ward. And there's my relic. Cast speed with physical spells. Spell physical damage. Who would be doing physical spells? It's probably not a mage in any of its spots. And if I remember correctly, the way out of this was to warp out of this. 16% increased lightning damage doubled if you have over 300 max mana. Ignite chance per second with Frost Wall. Frost Wall damage converted to fire. This class is so versatile. You can make this do like pretty much whatever you want. There's so many ways you can build this class. I could see the options in Forge Guard, but it didn't seem like, oh, there's like 40 different ways you can build it because I want to use this thing and then it goes into fire and convert it. That thing died. Level 39. More mana armor. Ward retention while channeling. Focus. Yeah, I can lock it like about 275. Another exiled mage. Charge. Ward. Blast. Charge. Blast. Charge. Oop. And then ward blast. This one's a little tankier. And shock it first, and then blast it. That causes way more damage. Mana gained on potion use. Increased mana regen for 4 seconds when you use a potion. Bone Idol. Minion fire damage poison res. That's a lot. Level 40. Mana armor. So now my options are I can hit 3 or 4 times with that skill. Or I can just walk up hit once with that skill, and then every now and then kind of channel it back up. Because it chains to enemies now, has an AoE. It explodes on the first enemy it hits, but I can just charge my mana back up. And if I use this skill, it's to try and shock. The projectile speed's so fast on it, you can't even really tell there's a ball when I launch it anymore. It just like blows up at target. It's just like blows up at target. And then running around doing this though with the static orb just like keeps my ward like popping the entire time. I should probably use this ring. It's got all res, void res, LE damage. This one has cold res, all res. See if I replace that. Cold res is capped, which is where I'm going to need it next chapter. I still need necrotic up there. Forge it. Raise the LE res. I'm going to use Glyphs of Hope on this one. Critical success. +1 tier elemental resistance. It's almost like it works differently here than it was offline. Because offline it would upgrade a random other one, but it would also give me a detailed description underneath of what changed. And I can't do anything else with it. That's not what I was going for. I wanted to reroll the damage over time, raise the elemental damage. Just still is like, I can't get stuck here. It's just like, go keep fighting the things. So now I can get Mind Shield on this. So this gives me a boost of ward after I finish channeling it based on the amount of mana gained. Okay, massive point. Max out the mana armor, level 41. Now what? Crit chance per point. I'm going to be stacking int. This is spell damage ward retention. After you deal increased spell damage and have ward retention, these effects are doubled if you have recently, in the last 4 seconds, either used a skill that costs 40 mana or started channeling a skill that costs 8 mana per second. Afterglow is double ward retention per point from this. So that's 6 ward retention, 6% spell damage. Or I go for the crit chance. Calculated destruction. Boost after mana. Wait, I thought it was after I stopped channeling. Maybe I actually have to invest more into that. Osprey Skull. More int and then more base spell crit. Okay, I saw it that time. Mana spent gained as ward can roll on a helmet. Would lose ward per second there, but that's good regen. Good mana spent gained as ward. And that's getting me more of my ward when I'm actually moving. Oh, and then this other thing showed up. Cool. Level 42. Skills level up. An extra tendril. Ward per second during flame ward. Extra overcharge. I'm gonna respec the ward on kill and the AoE. Now I'll get those levels back. Get that into more overcharge damage AoE on that level here. Another int. Arcane Ascendance. Toggle to prevent movement and drain 25 mana each second. Mana drain increases by 1 mana per second. All spells cost +5 mana to cast. 100% increased spell damage, 50% cast speed. Also deals lightning damage over time to surrounding enemies. Spell buff instant cast. Prevent movement, drain mana? I can't imagine how that's like really good. Pierce chance with fireball spell damage. Ward per seconds. A suffix. T1. It's 7. Oh, and I was trying to craft. Mana spent gained as ward. Well, hold up. Let me fracture. Oh, I have ward per second already. I'm gonna fracture this one. I have another ward per second now. So then how do I go about crafting this? This dex needs reroll. -8. It's vitality. That's fine. Health regen. I would want removed. What if I rune of removal? It took off that. Alright, it removed what I wanted. It has no more forging potential though. Okay. Does fracturing cost? No. Cool. Mana spent gained as ward shards. XP shrine. Let's go. I can kill stuff real quick. 6 boss.
You should have seen this. Yes.
I've heard of your power. Let's see how you face this.
Alright. Charge. I want them both. I want you all on top of each other. Come on. Maybe they don't want to be on top of each other? Maybe they have different sides of the room? Oh, here we go. Here we go. There we go. Get them both at the same time. Why does he block? I don't like that. Charge the mana. I got the ward. Yeah. Charge it back up. Blast gains. The ward gain is so crazy. Oh, they almost got me. They dropped me a health potion though. Let me have it. One's down. Okay. And then blast Zarek. Done.
Now's our chance.
Cool. Acid point. And then fire res is 73. Right on. Level 43. Level 44. Now I got 3% crit chance per int. Spell crit chance is at 10%. Offhand catalyst. Wood per second. I want to at least reroll minion health. -2 crit multi. That's pretty massive. So then prefix would need to be elemental damage or spell damage or int. I don't know if int can roll on the catalyst. It can be mana, it can be cast speed. Elemental damage I have more of, and I'm definitely going to be doing elemental damage if I'm doing damage, so that works. So -6, do one more, -1, then raise the ward per second. Glyph of Hope worked, and then again, Glyph of Hope worked again. So 14 ward per second, I get to keep that. I get the base crit, I get crit multi, keep the poison res with LED. I need to level up 48 to raise that higher. Oh, that's just for this. I can raise the poison res or the LE damage again. Craft the LE damage -3, and then again -1. It's 15 forging potential left there. So let's see here. 16, 14, 1959. Okay, seems good. But now my spell crit chance is 17% with a 220 multi. My void res is bad, so is my physical res. Ha! There's a rune stone. 27 ward per second on that. Wow. Level 45. Nova levels up. Damage AoE. And then more int. Now I'm going to start into Afterglow. Ice Scepter. Oh, that's what I'm using. Boss fight. Ngari Patriarch. Okay. Recharge. Press the ward. Good. Oh, the Matriarch. Sure. Go again. Easy. 2 idle slots. 2 more idle slots. Add some void resin. That's where I'm the weakest. That looks a little better. I don't have any physical resistance. At 38,000 gold. Let's find a gambler. Looking for boots and relic. Ward gain on kill. Physical fire poison res. Let's see what happens. Magic. Fire damage endurance threshold. What about boots then? Armor. My boots are armor movement speed with movement speed cooldown recovery 2 int. That's so bad. Let's try Brigandine boots, better armor. Rare. Movement speed, int, health, dodge rating. Reroll dodge rating. Cold res. Reroll health to necrotic res. No forging potential left. That will certainly suffice. What about this? A reroll cold res into health. So now that's health regen, percent health. That one's done. I mean, more health is certainly fine. Refresh this. It's not really giving me relics I like. Fish for another chain belt. 48 with minion damage. No. Ooh. New body armor with mana regen. The ward decay threshold still just super GG. Common belt, chain belt. So we're gonna have discovery, extra health potion slot, physical damage, LE res, dodge rating. I only have 5 chaos glyphs. Definitely not great. Better ward decay threshold to help maybe offset the chest. If I were to 8,300, what is this? Health, minion health, primalist. I want the next tier of the scroll thing. Try a third eye. Rare. Damage while channeling int help. That's gonna be hard to replace. Like, I need the fizz and the poison res. So maybe try a chest. It's rare. Reflect lightning res. Yeah, come on. Try again. Also rare. Health regen, cold pin with cold invocations. Health regen. Reroll health regen to health. That is better. Reroll the lightning res. Armor. That's not the worst. Level vitality. -6. Glyph of Hope, -6. It's got 8 vitality on it, which covers some of the necrotic res loss. Oh, the percentage armor. Okay, it still went up. Necrotic res is still capped. Poison res goes up. Health goes up by like 110. Mana regen goes up to 12. Amulet's been around for quite a while, but it also has Fizz res. Fracture old boots. Health regen. Good. So put ring in here. Chaos. Health regen. That's all of it. And it is endurance. Awesome. And I wanted to re-roll damage over time on this ring. Elemental damage over time. And I guess raise void res -1. Needs level 49. Better. Still, there is forging potential on my helmet. Raise fizz res -4. Raise int. Glyph of hope. Maybe it didn't tell me. It just didn't take anything. Okay. Then I should change this belt. So I got 1 reroll. It's got to go on the dodge rating. Health regen. Raise the Ellie res to 6. 10. So I'm capped Ellie res. The ward decay threshold, I needed that to go up. Very possible all the stuff I'm fighting here just like naturally resists cold damage, and that's so much of my damage right now. Level 46. Spell damage, ward retention. Coming up on the spear, spreading frost. Halfway. Oh, man. I'm glad I didn't raise the cooldown on this. Sometimes you gotta move. Okay, and then this, that's done. Cool. No, that wasn't the lance. I still got a ways to go. More Nova damage. Level 47. I lost connection to the game server going into the boss room. That's the first disconnect I've had playing online. I think instead of this spell damage ward retention, I want to put a point into this crit chance and then stack crit multi. Yay, and an XP shrine. It's the first zone I've had to like re-go through as well. Heal level, ward per second during flame ward. More damage proj speed on the static orb. And then next, like, do I put more into Manacharged? It's already ridiculous. Storm burst. 30% more damage, 30% more area. Automatically explodes after 4 meters. Don't know exactly what 4 meters is, but this is Frost Root Warden. Let's blast it. This boss killed me the first time, so I need to be careful. Couple more hits. Charge mana. Ward. Blast it. Charge mana. He's over there fighting Grails, so that's fine. And again. That was easy. Take the lance. 2 more idle slots. 5 ward retention. Oh, lightning damage, potion health converted to ward. And then, yeah, ward retention. This is the start of chapter 8, I guess. That belt, Zarek's Guile. It's not for this build. Level 48. 10 crit multi. Unique boots. Lessons of the Metropolis. Dodge rating if you've been hit recently. Dodge rating, dex, movement speed. Less damage while moving. Cool boots. Usable at level 1. Ooh, I got a fizz res. So I lose some void res. And ward retention? Yep, fizz res. I'm gonna need these rings. Mana regen. Level 49. Another crit multi. Mage level up meteor shard. 2-handed staff. Halvar's pledge. +2 to avalanche. With the set. Chance to cast Avalanche Boulder at target when you critically hit with a spell. Damage for totems. I know this time. Here on Lagan's Island, go in the middle door first to get the quest, and then can do the side quests at the same time. Level 50. That means I get teleport, specialization unlock, higher fire, lightning res, and stun avoidance if you've blinked recently. Mirror image, mirror image, mirror image duration, elemental nova on arrival. This node does not work if elemental nova has a cooldown. That's kind of cool. Ward gain on cast, ward retention if used recently, ward equal to intelligence, converts a percentage of your current health into twice as much ward. Cold res armor, cooldown haste, stat buff duration, costs less mana, global cooldown recovery. That's not bad. I think I start with ward per int. Oh, I gotta get 4 of these. Ward per inch. Percentage of health ward gain. Does that cost health? It does. That's a lot of ward gain on teleport. And the level gets crit multi. Teleport leveled up. Ward retention. Boss fight. Wait, is that a boss? Well, the health bar went away, like it instantly died. And now my boss doesn't have a health bar again. Got it. Unique bow. When you directly use a bow ability, you have a 10% chance to repeat it. When you directly use a bow ability and hit an enemy, gain 5% attack speed for 3 seconds, stacking up to 10 times. Need to be a rogue, but cool, I guess. Ward per second, lightning aegis when hit. Chest piece. Flat mana is low, but the mana regen's higher. Craft. Can't raise the ward per second. And then instead of, oh no. Instead of vitality, mana spent gained as ward. Or do I do int? Whatever. 39% of mana spent gained as ward. I mean, I don't need cold res, but I mean, do I reroll? You know what? Why not? Reroll cold res. Armor. Percent armor. Okay, no more forging potential. And then I fracture this. 4 vitality shards, 3 idle slots, passive point, crit multi, unlocked black hole. This is a cold dot thing. Oh, I will look at it here. Search lightning. Nothing. 14-second cooldown. 2.7 seconds by default. You can increase duration. Duration for cooldown. Second black hole in a random direction. Black hole creates meteors. Consumes meteors mana cost every second. Whoa. Base damage converted to fire. Lasts longer but doesn't pull enemies in. Ward gain per second. Binary system. Comes 2 stars which orbit each other. One deals fire and the other deals cold. Nifty. Black hole seeks enemies. There's so much stuff to play with in this game. Mage helm with armor, crit strike, avoidance. What if you just take like half damage from crits? Only have about 10 minutes to get to and beat Lagon. Hopefully I can pull that off. Level 51. Max the crit multi. I see where the door is. Oh man, I might have found my weapon replacement. I don't have the stuff to craft it. Alright, Architect Leah. She's gonna start teleporting around the room, being real annoying. I gotta charge the mana, the ward, blast, and then try not to die. Charge, ward, blast, 50%, she's gone. Yeah, it's a HP threshold thing. Oh, never mind, she warped again. Maybe not. Ward, she's on low health. So when I deal more damage. Ow. I don't know if I can damage those little water things. Charge back up. Yep. Where? Over here. And I got the boost. Got her. Unique belt. Weaver's Will. +1 potion slot per Weaver item equipped. Mana spent gained as ward. More damage to stunned enemies. Stats doubled for 1 second after using a potion. It did not roll amazingly well. A big percent armor increase too. And I don't think I have time for Lagon. To be safe, like I should just call it here. Next time we'll get Lagon. Like, this fight's just gonna take me too long, I think. We'll see. I actually have a blink, so I can dodge his stuff fairly easy. Oh, I got stunned. Okay. This. Almost to the 50% point. Oop. Oh, ward. Alright, now run around and do this. They only take 2 hits. Need the mana. Okay. I have range, so it's not that hard to hit them. And I get the AoE, I can take out the ads while doing it. Still more? Okay. This button. Nope. 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 Dead. Alright. I'll get him next time. I blinked the wrong way, but that's going to do it for this one. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.